Hi there, Hali love tuning in from my backyard here in Costa Rica. I've had a lot of requests for shorter practices to open up hips and shoulders. So today we are going to do just a couple minutes of some shoulder openers, some hip openers. Now you guys know that I'm a fan of blending in traditional Chinese medicine with yoga, specifically the five element theory. So before we begin, let's talk about the shoulders and the chest area, the arm. Those areas connect with both the heart and lung meridians, okay? So the heart meridian is all about connecting to joy, love, and enjoyment of life. And the lung meridian is all about connecting to courage and bravery. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on when we work the chest openers and the shoulder openers today. The hips that we're going to work on, the outer hips are like the middle of the glutes, kind of like back here. One of the meridians that runs through there is a liver and gallbladder meridian, and that has everything to do with releasing any stuck frustration, resentment, anger, and connecting to compassion. Okay, we can also work the heart meridian to release resentment as well. All right, so let's get started. First things first, create a comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes, sit tall, draw your shoulders down and away from your ears, and start off with 5 really deep cleansing breaths. Okay, let's go. Deep inhale through the nose, fill all the way up. Feel your ribs expand, expand, expand. Open your mouth and sigh out and draw your belly in towards your spine. Good, let's do 4 more. Last one. All right, working into some side bends just to warm up the side body, the ribs. Deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, bow to one side. Turn your top palm up. It's like you're working your top armpit upward. Let your sit bone lift off the floor a little bit. Good. Come back to center, switch sides. Deep breath in, reach up, and exhale, take it to the side. Really good. All right, setting up for your first posture, child's pose. So I always like to teach the first posture as a presencing pose. So allowing yourself to drop into your body, allowing yourself to connect to your Ujjayi breath. If you're not familiar with your Ujjayi breath, it's the most common breath practiced in yoga. It's done in and out of your nose if your nose is free to breathe. If not, you can do it through your mouth. But essentially, nostril breathing calms the nervous system, and you want to do a little bit of a restriction, like you're fogging a mirror with the back of your throat muscles to create some audibility to your breath, okay? And this is just to allow your mind to concentrate on your breath versus random thoughts, all right? So balasana, bala means child, asana is the pose, child's pose. I like to go with my knees wide apart to create space for the chest, okay? So go right into a surrendering child's pose. Let your forehead massage into the floor and generate your Ujjayi breath. Allowing yourself to become present to your space now and here. Taking any little wiggles or movements to release any tension that you might be feeling in your body today. With your next inhale, walk your hands all the way over to your right side. Keeping your head grounded, draw your left armpit down toward the floor. Push your hands into the earth or the floor, wherever your hands are grounded, and draw your sit bones down, down, down to feel a really deep left side body stretch. Big, big breath. Tuning into the energy of your heart meridian, joy, love, enjoyment of life. Feel the tension releasing from your left side body. With your next inhale, walk it back through center and all the way over to your left. Tuning into your right side body energy, Ujjayi breath, deep inhales, deep exhales. And here you can tune into your lung energy, courage, bravery, all the good stuff. Relax where you can, sink down. With your next inhale, come back to child's pose, reach your hands forward. Good, and then rise up to your forearms. You can center your knees if you like. If that feels okay, you can tuck your toes under if you like. And just start to do some cat-cow. So as you inhale, scoop your tailbone and your head up. And as you exhale, rounding, 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 rounding. Good. Inhale, lift. And just continue to flow with your breath. We're doing this on the forearms just to protect the wrists a little bit. Good. Pause at center. Bring your right arm up behind your head like so. And we'll just get into some shoulder mobility. As you inhale, tap your elbow down. And as you exhale, open, open, open. Start to feel the scapula. Those are your shoulder blades. Inhale, down, down, down. Exhale, open, open, open. Let's do one more. As you open here, you're going to hold and reach your arm up, up, up to the sky. And then thread the needle, dropping your right shoulder down, right ear down. Good. If you want to add a little bit of a twist, you can push your left hand down into your mat. Feeling the scapula, the back of the heart opening, creating more space for more love, more joy, more enjoyment of life. It's really cute. Back there behind the hedge, there's the leaf cutter ants. And they're carrying a bunch of leaves. Kind of cool to see that. Okay, other side, coming back to your forearms. Left hand to the back of your head for your mobility. Inhale, tap your elbow down. Exhale, open, open. Inhale, down. Exhale, open. Inhale, down. Exhale, open, reach up, 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 up. And thread the needle. Dropping down onto your left side. Again, your right hand can push into the floor if you like. Big twist through your scapula. Good. With your next inhale, rise up into puppy pose. So puppy pose, you want to keep your hips over top of your knees. Reach your arms forward for a really, really deep chest opener. Now, if you're flexible enough in your upper back, you can touch your chin to the floor. If not, bring your face down. It's a bit of a face squisher, that's okay. Big breath here, opening the heart. Slowly rise back up, and you're going to come back to all fours. Make sure your hands are grounded into the earth, okay? So I want you to really focus on opening your hands up externally a little bit so your pointer fingers are parallel to one another. Okay, see that? And you want to make sure your knuckle mounds are down, fingers are gripping, and your thumb can come in just a little tiny bit to alleviate the pressure on your thumb pad here, okay? So let's do that. Strong, strong, grippy hands. Tuck your toes under for your downward facing dog. Let your head go, paddle out your feet, getting some movement in calves. Good. And then bring your knee through, your right knee through, like so, for your half pigeon pose. Okay? So what's critical, and I love talking about critical alignment because that is where we can potentially cause an injury, and that is definitely not what yoga is about, is the front knee. Okay? So this is a bit of a knee twist. So for alignment purposes, you want to try to get your thigh parallel to the edge of your mat and get a little bit of dorsiflexion. That means to do this with your foot. Bring your toes toward your shin, okay? Just a little bit. You can slide your left leg back, untuck your toes if you want, or if it's more comfortable, you can keep your toes tucked. For me, I'm on the hard ground, so for me it feels better to tuck the toes, okay? And then to start, you're gonna pull your thighs in towards your pelvis. Get some lift. Inhale, push your hands away from the earth. Look up. Good, and as you exhale, come on down to your forearms, or maybe you can come all the way down to your forehead and stretch your arms out, your choice. Big Ujjayi breath. Let's hold this here. We're now moving into the wood element, the liver and gallbladder, releasing any junk in the trunk, I like to call it, any anger, frustration, annoyance. To make more room for compassion, acceptance. Let's go for one more big breath in. Long full breath out. And then to switch sides, you can take a downward dog, okay? Or you can simply come onto all fours. If you're in your down dog, paddle out your feet. If you're on all fours, go for a couple rounds of your cat-cow. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. All right, and bringing your left leg through for your opposite side, shin or thighs parallel to the outer edge of your mat, a little bit of dorsiflexion. Slide your right leg back, decide if you want your toes untucked or tucked. Pull your thighs into your pelvis, push the earth away from you. Look up, deep breath, in. Oh, this feels so good. And exhale, come on down, Ujjayi breath. Relax where you can, soften maybe your hands, neck, face, jaw, throat. Okay, with your next inhale, rise up to seated. Returning back to your cross-legged position. Okay, hands cup your knees for a few rounds of your seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, lift your chest up, but don't let your head drop back. Just gaze up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull back, really pull back, round your spine and feel your shoulder blades start to release. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up, and let's just do a check-in with the side body. Drop one arm down, reach up. Remember, spin your top armpit up, top hand up. Just notice if you have any more movement. I do definitely. A few breaths here. Back to center, switch sides. All right, now let's get into the inner thighs, the inner hips a little bit with seated Baddha Konasana. Baddha means bound and Kona means angle. So we're binding an angle, I guess. Okay? So you can take hold of your feet. You can open them up like a book if you want to deepen the stretch. For me, I think leaving them closed is okay today. Hands can be at your sides of your feet unless you're opening like a book. Take a deep breath in, look up to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly start to hinge forward. Walking your hands out. When you can no longer hinge, if it feels okay on your low back, you can start to round down. Let your head go. Maybe open up your mouth and rock your bottom jaw from side to side. A couple more breaths. Next inhale, walk up to center. Okay. And you're going to bring your left leg out and your right leg up. Dorsiflex your foot. It's pliable, leave me alone. So you're dorsiflexing, this engages this muscle here, the tibialis muscle, that helps to keep the knee joint strong and stable, okay? And you're going to slowly rock your femur bone, this is your femur bone, your thigh bone, into the hip socket, okay? So this is our last hip opener of this little mini class. Okay, now bring your right arm out, plant it down, drop onto your elbow and lift up your left leg and start to roll around on your right glutes. You should feel pretty releasing. I won't say good. A few deep breaths, Ujjayi. Remember, the more oxygen we can get into our bodies, the more they open. Okay, back to center, switch sides. Left arm out, palm, elbow, lift the right leg, see my left foot's dorsiflex. This side is much tighter for me, not too sure about you. Up to seated, cross-legged position. Good. Now that you opened your hips, take a few more rounds of your seated cat-cow to see if it's impacted your shoulders at all. Remember, everything's connected by fascia tissue. Inhale, squeeze, lift. Oh yeah, I definitely have more opening. Exhale, round back. Good. Pause at center, shoulder rolls. Inhale, lift your shoulders up, 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 up. Exhale, roll them down, squeeze them together behind you and release. Inhale, up. I hope this mic's picking up the birds. There's a bunch of birds here. Good. Okay, now stay where you are. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see. Interlace your fingers or final shoulder stretch. Try to get your palms together. If you're tight like me, you won't be able to get your palms together. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift your arms away from your back. Lean back, plant your thumbs down, and then pull your shoulders in toward each other and lift your chest up. Try to relax your pelvis, relax your legs, big breath. Good. Slowly release. You can lie down on your back facing any direction. Okay. You'll hug your right knee into your chest. And then supine twist. Twisting your knee across your body with the help of your left hand. Maybe you come all the way down, 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 down. Right arm is out beside you like a T. Now, if your shoulder is healthy, you can allow your right shoulder to lift up a little bit, and you'll get more stretch through the shoulder, through the chest. Let's do some deep ujjayi breaths here, targeting the hip and the shoulder. Relax your neck, face, jaw, throat. Next inhale, slowly come back to center. Plant your feet on the floor and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And as you do so, notice the difference from left side to right side. When I drop my knees to my left, because I just opened up the right, they almost go all the way down to the floor. It's pretty amazing how movement stretches can release tension, right? Okay, other side, right leg out, squeeze your left knee in, deep breath in, and exhale to your supine twist. Then left arm straight out. If this is hurting your shoulder at all, you keep your shoulder blades grounded, okay? Ujjayi. With your next inhale, come back to center, plant both feet down, windshield wiper your legs, feel the difference from side to side. And if you want to take a Shavasana, now is the time. If you don't, you can rise up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a beautiful rest of your day or evening.